All right. So I got this question to ask y'all, right? And we are already seeing the transfer portal is heating up, right? So with the transfer portal heating up, and you know NCAA tournament winding down, teams are starting to get out of the. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook Live. So since it's winding down now, you're starting to see people leave their leave the schools, right? So say that to say this: no team is pretty much untouchable, right? With this transfer portal. And we're starting to see now that like Memphis has gotten the Memphis men's basketball team has been investigated and things, right? And then you see, I think they said so far, 3 student athletes have transferred or have been put in entered the transfer portal, and we're starting to see more and more people entering the transfer portal. Y'all might as well batten down the hatches because it's not over yet, right? But the question is to transfer or not to transfer. Why are you transferring? That's number one. Why are you transferring? I'm going to say a good thing about transferring now with the transfer portal. This is one of the good things. When a school is being hit with infractions, right? Yeah, it's probably not a bad time to leave, especially if your school may wind up on probation or things like that, right? This is one of those situations, where we always talk about loyalty and all of that stuff. Look, let's be real. If my school is about to get smacked, I'm probably not going to want to be there either, right? And then it's no telling if the coach is going to continue to stay, right? But those are, that's one of those major things. You didn't go there, the student athlete didn't go there thinking that the school was going to be on probation potentially for anything that goes wrong. All right, so that's number one. So yeah, I would advise my kid to transfer in a heartbeat, right? Because we want to be somewhere where things are being done quote unquote right. And that's not to say that anything. I mean, I wasn't on the panel, so I can't say what was done wrong or not. But of course, everything hits the media, right? So we hear things, and then you have to make an informed decision. So transferring in that case is not a bad thing, right? But you got to know when. You got to know why you're going to these schools. Please continue to talk to these student athletes when they come in. Coaches, they know if you're planning on leaving or things like that, right? But if you have a program that's on the up and up or whatever that program is, you can talk to your student athletes about what the process is when they come to your school, because it's not all about just playing, right? You can talk to them about the administrative portion of what's going on at your school. Remember, these kids are a lot smarter than just athletics, right? So talking to them about those things and letting them know how the administrative side goes and not just the athletics part is a huge part of that. And I would say get out in front of this transfer portal stuff as well, making sure that they understand what happens in the transfer portal and that it's not always a gimme that they will be picked up at some other schools. So it's good to talk to them about that transfer portal and find out where their head is at. Ask them what do they know about the transfer portal, because at some point you may be picking up a student athlete from the portal, or one of yours may be leaving. So just a little thought.